So, after a routine trip to the ER today, I don't know if you can see that. I always like to go in and get some routine stitches just to make sure everything's holding together like it should be. But anyway, let's go pick up some games, shall we? So I wonder what people think when they see me holding a full-size 15-pound VHS camera in my truck. I wonder if I can get a ticket for that. You're not supposed to hold your cell phone, but I don't think the law says anything about holding a full-size VHS camcorder. Here we are outside this laundromat, actually where I got these games from. And we've got Burger Time. That has been LCD'd and 60 in 1, so all that's going in the garbage. And that will be a Burger Time again. And bonus, free game, a Frogger. Looks like it has an LCD in it, no control panel. Plenty of garbage and junk down inside. I can't see anything else about it, but it's cool that it has the marquee and the bezel. So let's get these dudes loaded up here and see if we can get them back to the vault. There's actually like $7 worth of quarters that just fell out of this thing. So score! I'm gonna go ahead and put this away so I don't knock this off and bust it in the parking lot here. So as you can maybe see behind me here, we are loaded up and we are headed back to the VHS arcade vault. It is hot as holy bananas out here too. It's like 98 degrees. I am sweating. I've got stitches and wound sealant on my face. It's awesome. But new games are awesome as well. So let's get these dudes home and unload them. So I wish I could have caught that on tape, but these came out of a laundromat and the lint and dust and crap that is flying out of the back of my truck right now is pretty epic. So we are unloaded here at the VHS arcade vault. Let's take a look at these dudes here. They both have particle board back doors. Now that Frogger is actual plywood, that might be the original back door still. I don't know. No, there's no lock, no lock hole or anything like that. Burger Time's missing the wheels on the back, but I can already see more quarters. Zoom in here faster. More quarters hanging out of the back right there. I've already got a few dollars out of there, so there's more in there too. So. Multicade of Shame. I'm really hoping that Peter Pepper is still on the side of this, underneath all of that multicade garbage. But funny enough, these are actually at a laundromat, and I had to wait for some dude to quit playing this Burger Time before I could load it up and put it in my truck. The owner came over and took about 3/4 out of the coin bucket on it and then said, "Here you go." And I tipped it back in the parking lot, and about $7 more worth of quarters fell out of it, and there's obviously some more still in there. So Frogger has the cardboard bezel, which I'm really excited about because I didn't want to have to buy that. I am going to have to come up with a control panel for both of these. So if anybody's watching has a Burger Time or a Frogger control panel, hit me up because I am all of a sudden in the market for both. So here they are. These will get restored, moved down into the arcade, and hopefully I can get some cool tips and tricks videos for you guys on both of these relatively soon. I still have this Tron that I picked up for free several months ago. This was my free Tron pickup. I still need to restore this, but motivation is not very high to do that. It's going to cost so much. They put this ridiculous splatter finish paint over the entire thing. Inside, everything. The inside bezel and all that jazz is still good, but man, that paint is everywhere. And there are no back doors, top or bottom, and the bottom of the cabinet down there is missing the back. So I've already gone through all the electronics, rebuilt the power supply, gone through the boards, all that jazz. It's playing 100%, works great, but it's an ugly duck. But for free $99, I can't really complain. So I'm going to get inside because it is, let's see here, it is 91 degrees out here in my garage. And I don't want to sweat all of this wound sealant that I just had to get put on my face right back off. So stay tuned to see some gameplay of Frogger and Burger Time. I wouldn't hold my breath on it being anytime soon, but sometime maybe you'll get to see them. Alright, so I lied. I am back. There was $18.10 total in the back of this Burger Time machine. I got nothing out of the back of the Frogger machine, but as you can see, there's no original hardware left in either one, minus the Coin Door and CoinMax and whatnot. Vision Pro LCDs, 60-in-1 with a switcher power supply. It looks like this Frogger, they halfway started to do it and then never hooked anything up. None of this harness has ever been touched, so that's a brand new JAMA harness that, as long as it's not one of those cheap ones that just falls apart, I can probably use that again. But here's the inside of the Sega Gremlin. It does still have the Sega Gremlin sticker, if that'll focus there. Maybe. Let's try it. There you go. About as good as it's gonna get. So, hopefully, I should have put a disclaimer at this because it's probably at the beginning of this, because it's probably been quite a while since anybody has ever watched any old home VHS movies, and hopefully nobody gets motion sickness because these cameras don't have any kind of stabilization on them whatsoever. Hopefully I can do a little bit in post edit and get some of that squared out so it doesn't make anybody throw up. Alright guys, and that's that. There's 2 more games that will be entering in the VHS arcade vault once they get restored and back to good as new, or as good as new as they can be. Hopefully when I look back at this footage it's viewable. I don't have my normal setup, so I'm just going off of hopes and dreams on all of this being in focus and color balanced as good as it can be. But someday soon I'll do a video on my setup and show you guys how I actually have to go through doing all of this. But until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.